The Giants desperate to finish in the top two. Essendon just keen to get closer to the 8 and somehow get themselves in. Just 1 week they've been there throughout the season so far. Brown, very clever. Merritt went searching but couldn't find Williams. Perryman back to Williams. Zaharakis, the milestone man, just corrals, but Williams has time to
holding Essendon
to get around the corner. Cameron the target. Pair of 18s, Hurley and Cameron. Hurley, terrific first half. Hurley is dumped to the ground by Cameron, and then Gleeson gets it to Hurley in the end. Quick kick.
That's going to suit them, and if the game does open up, they've got the speed to do so.
Himmelberg, we've been very impressed with him. Neat kick. Oh, well done to Cameron. And then that.
Well, I speak about it on most weeks. The forward that has the ability to be good below his knees and obviously get up the ground, get back, and he's got all of those attributes.
So Cameron hasn't had a big night, but he's going to kick his second goal, and he's building a night now, and the Giants strike the first blow after half-time. Again, now they've opened them up, the Giants. Hopper, and we talked about their uncontested marks. They are kings for that in the comp, and it's the biggest lead full stop for the evening. So he just sets it up. He tricked all of us. Mark not quite taken by Green, who knew what was happening. And
Would have done a similar thing. Pretended he was looking, and then Stevie J would have just gone back and had the kick. Through the 50, always right.
It's amazing how much he stands out, you know.
The first 6 months. Merritt floats one over the top. Langford around the corner, hooks it back. Umpire shuffles. To him, now to Gleeson. Hurried ball inside. Who's at home for the Bombers? Ugly sort of a ball. Maybe not for Brown. Taylor, cool head. Here's a chance. Fantasia off the left.
No advantage.
Back it comes.
No advantage.
Did he take the advantage?
Well, he did. The umpire has got that one wrong. If the player chooses to have that...
They kicked in.
Stephen Canelio argues, doesn't win the argument. Brown kicks the goal. 3-point game. Zaharakis, here they go. Crowd starts to get excited. Long ball inside. Oh, Begley just pushed Haynes underneath it, but Haynes was really good. Tunnel gets a free kick.
A broken record, Joe, but their use from half back, fantastic from hooker to win it. For you,
good kick. Himmelberg.
He's got a couple of options. Green on one flank, and then Canelio all on his lonesome on the other. Green might get involved in the end of all this. Cameron continued to run. Cameron, he's got his third.
He's got a good record against the Bombers. 24 goals in 8 games, Cameron. This is the guy that's the BOG. In his first half, 20.
The key forward, a key back in the middle on the wing. Huge motor. Here's Daniels. Terrific handball to Deledio from 50. Teammate got out of trouble quickly. Long ball. Perryman. McGrath did well. Never took his eye off the ball.
ran where he told them.
Quietish sort of a night for Taranto compared to the last 5 weeks or so.
It's not the match that Essendon would want either, is it?
No, Gleeson.
Well, he was searching for the biggest margin of the night, but doesn't add to the tally at all. Fired it towards Daniel, but didn't get a lot of purchase on it. Deledio, back he goes to Toby Green. Normally pretty clever from here. Fires at goal, and just the one minor score. So Tom continues to hop toward point game. Merritt runs to 50. It's coming back. It doesn't have the carry. Fantasia involved. Shaw wins the battle. Green, poor handball. Still the Bombers are a chance. Begley chases after the football. It's come underneath Hopper. It's a tackle, but it's going nowhere. Umpire, he's called it.
For a little bit too long, and then that one there. No point did he want that ball to come out.
No.
1-3 from set shots for the season. No score yet tonight for Begley.
It's another interesting haircut.
It's right on 50. Kick's not going to be a direct score. No. Francis belts it as far as he can.
Haynes is against Adelaide, missed North Melbourne. Bye came at a good time, and he's just put it to the right. At the right time for the Giants. Mumford as this last quarter without Bell Chambers, out with a calf injury. Francis late in for Ambrose. Off ahead, here's one of the Jeremys. He runs. Does he have a right boot at the right time? He does. Out to 17, just like that.
And just because you're a key position player doesn't mean you can't be front and square. And you can see there Finlayson pushing back to the contest is exactly what you should do, whether you're...
I mean, he just had to bury that ball, didn't he, that Finlayson was able to get in the end. That kick forward, Cameron taken to ground by Redmond.
It's their athleticism, isn't it, those key forwards?
Quickly to Cornelio, little fumble, but time to get it again and instruct. To Deledio, good off both sides, and that was pinpoint in there. So Kelly has 1-1 next to his name tonight. Umpire shuffles, minor score only. So a 3-goal game, plenty of time for the Bombers.
It was fantastic. Hopper stood up in the Saab tackle. Daniels just got some meterage. Heppel had to be clean. He did get it to Zaharakis in a roundabout sort of way, and then they're forced over the line. They got the little toe poke away. Hooker's had a quiet one. Fantasia, well, he doesn't miss. Put it down. He doesn't miss. Well, he does something different. He just gets the assist, and Langford gives them a chance. Well done, Essendon. One end to the other.
In all of this, we know his numbers 19-3 in the wins this year, 1-1 in the losses. I was sure he was going to go towards goal, but gave it to the Bombers number 4. But Daniel's happy to own the moment, at least momentarily, and then gives it off to Green. There's 3 with a calf, 1 with a knee, but doesn't miss there. Back out to 19 points.
That he just took on Mumby.
Still a chance here, the Bombers.
Hi, Essendon.
Laverde's going to get the free kick. Matty Nichols was pretty clear. Have a look at it. I don't need to. I've already seen it.
Yeah, I think it was free.
Laverde brings it back to 13. He's got a couple.
Tasia, clever. Merritt, another guy just mentioned, beautifully weighted. He has now. He has now done.
Beautiful shot for goal, effortless, just straight through the middle.
I reckon he definitely thought, well, no one in this ground thinks I'm going to kick it, so there's no pressure on me.
He knows how to kick a goal. 2017, he kicked 41. In 2015, he kicked that match winner against the Hawks on a Sunday afternoon. And he's got the Bombers
As well, Langford from about 55 metres. High ball to full forward. Last man up was Himmelberg, and a rush through from behind. So it's a kick in it. Play, Hooker front spot. Fantasia beaten to it by Williams. Heard the upfields call. Parrish was very good. Very good.
And he makes the contest, brings it to the ground. Parrish reads it off and draws the free kick.
Hooker's contribution last quarter has been significant, hasn't it?
Yeah.
A good 10 points behind 8 minutes ago. This to tie it up. Good kick. Good kick. Fine young man this one is.
Daniels on the end of it. Deledio charges forward. Daniels low into the pocket. Finlayson. Francis underneath it. Finlayson held his ground. Not sure whether he used the arms or not, but he's kicked it, and he's kicked an absolute pearler. His second.
Bombers, the ball spills out, and Finlayson, I mean, that's a
measured ball down the line. Hooker outmarks Davis, and they're looking dangerous. McKernan's had a big night. Is this his big moment? McKernan's gone long. He's gone straight. The ball game is tied up.
Look at that big contested mark there from Hooker, and then the handball. That's a great finish. Oh, the Giants are saying this is touch, so this will be reviewed. Oh, I reckon they've got a finger on that.
Yeah, is there enough evidence to overturn it?
Well, you can see the finger go back.
Okay, so we're still going.
Yeah.
Now, was that touch by, is it Kennedy across the ball? Who is that? Is that
Yep, that was Adam Kennedy, Bruce.
Brilliant. Parrish, career best form. Hooker, a chance to give it off to Tippermoody. Chose not. Langford, big battle. McGrath waits. McGrath gets a little give. McKenna, 55. The luck of the Irish. It falls to Hooker. It's not going to be the last kick of the night, but it's going to be almost the last kick of the night. The Bombers in front.
Goal the difference, 19 seconds to go. They can't put numbers behind the footy for the bounce. So they do have the ability to kick a goal here, GWS, but you're right, they certainly can't lose now, the Bombers.
So they were 19 points behind Essendon. Their ruckman was gone. They were probably gone, weren't they?
Yeah, well, Hooker went into the ruck, and then so he spent time there, started this quarter forward.
Gee, what a... Out wide. Quick kick by Kennedy. Can someone take a mark? Ball bobbling around. Still not there. McGrath. Still a bobble. Still a bobble. Kelly, was that Kelly? Yes. It's about to bounce, and Essendon have won. A famous one. A big one.